Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Put Your Makeup On, where I post videos like this every Monday and Thursday. If you like what you see, don't forget to click that subscribe button and definitely make sure you turn on that notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a video. So, for today's video, I am really excited to be doing something different for you guys. And we are going to be doing a live swatching video on the new Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I am over the moon excited about this. I never even applied these products on my eyes. I've only applied really these on my clients at Sephora. So we are going to get into this today. This is how we do it on Put Your Makeup On, so just keep watching. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of this video's lighting. I am really trying, you guys, to amp up the quality of my videos. I have my nice big umbrella lights and my nice big ring light. Still trying to work on the background, trying to maybe bring in a backdrop. So this is probably the happiest I've ever been with my lighting. But anyway, back to the topic of the video. So we are going into the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Bar palette, and the packaging alone is just phenomenal. So this is the brand Too Faced. I am 100% not sponsored. I did buy this palette with my own money, my Sephora money. Literally every time I get paid, it goes right back into Sephora because that's how much I love buying products. So this is basically what it looks like, but it literally look like it's like dunked into gold. It's actually really cool. Nice and sturdy packaging. I do want to point out one thing that I did notice right off the bat. The closure is definitely a lot better than the peach palette and the regular chocolate bar palette. It's definitely a more secure opening and closing. Like you could hear it close, which I really appreciate. So this is basically what this palette looks like. Get a great variety of all the different shades here. And I believe this retails for $49, I want to say. If not, I will have an annotation just in case if I'm wrong. I really wanted to do something different and live swatch all of the colors on my eyes today. I thought that would be something different rather than just going into it and just do a regular tutorial. I've seen live swatch videos float around the like YouTube and the internet, and I kind of wanted to do it, and I am really excited. So I have everything on. I literally have nothing on my eyes except for a little bit of powder. I usually do a little bit of primer, but I really want to focus on how the shadows perform by themselves. So a little, something different, something fun. I have my mirror, I have my jar of Q-tips, I got good old-fashioned brushes just in case if they get dirty. So let's get into it. I think I'm going to work starting from left to right. Yeah, left to right. I'm going to start off with the shade Moneybags, which is this really interesting, like, not khaki, it's like more like a forest green shade. And the first brush that I am picking up is the MAC 242 brush. Okay. She's nice. It looks like she's a little shy. I feel that these types of shadows, you can wet them without a doubt, but like I said, I want to really see how these shadows work just by themselves. I like this color. It's a nice color. It's not too dark, it's not too bright. Of course, obviously it would be way more pigmented if you go to use some sort of mixing medium or like a spray or whatever. I actually do want to do a little bit. I have my Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Spray. I just want to kind of see what this looks like. Yeah, wetting them will definitely make them way more pigmented. So this is actually a nice color. Again, this is the shade Moneybags. just a nice green. I really like it. I think this with a little bit of a nice dark brown in the crease area, I think that is pretty. So yeah, this is Moneybags. I am going to basically do the top row, so let's move on to Chocolate Gold, which is this really beautiful antique gold shade. Use it dry first. Really see. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. That's oh, yeah. That is gorgeous. Yeah, that is beautiful. Beautiful shade. Oh my god, I love this color. You guys, I am already so happy I have this palette. I am so excited to do so many looks with this palette. I can already tell you. This is beautiful. So that is the shade Chocolate Gold. And I love gold shadows to begin with. Gold and like champagne colors are just like my favorite shadows to work with. This is beautiful. I want to kind of see how this looks amped up with setting spray. So let's see it a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Definitely amping up the pigmentation even more. Yes. Oh, I love this. I'm like so excited. So that is the shade Chocolate Gold. You guys could see there. That is absolutely stunning. Oh. Next color we are going to dip into is Rich Girl, which is right next to the gold color. Oh, yes. Oh my god. This brush is not even wet, you guys. Well, maybe a little wet because I tried to clean it, but still, like, do you see that pigment? Like, I know it's a light shade, and it's a very, like, champagne color, but this is with no primer, you guys. I did not apply any primer. I just did a little bit of powder with my Real Techniques, like, contour brush, like, all over my eye. Do you see that? Like, do you see that? Oh my god. Holy guacamole. I am, like, over the moon right now. So that is the shade Rich Girl again from the palette. 4 matte colors on here are these 4 right here. So I'm going to dip into this shade next, which is Chocolate Truffle. Normally I would put this into the crease. Yeah, she is coming out to play. I love a good, I could always appreciate a good brown color. Obviously I would put this more in the crease, but this is beautiful. Even if you were traveling with this palette and maybe don't want to wear the shimmer shades, I think that all over your lid one day is fine as well. Yeah, that is just a nice average, really pretty, nice brown color. Love this brown color a lot. Yeah, I like it. So again, that is the shade Cocoa Truffle, which is right there. So the next color is this really dark black shade, and this is the shade Decadent, which is right here. I'm very picky with black shadows and black eyeshadows in any brand, because sometimes they could be a total flop, or sometimes they could be really awesome. This looks promising. Oh my god, I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna top off the excess. Oh yeah, that's a good black shade. Literally, I could tell from first eye swatch. Yeah, buddy. Okay. You can always tell when there's a good black when it's not patchy. I have tried a couple different black eyeshadows that look very patchy and hard to blend. Like, even close up, this is a nice black. I like this black. This is a really nice color. I could definitely picture this just smoking out on that outer corner and then smoking on the lower lash line. Really, really good black. I always appreciate a good black matte shadow in any brand, whether you're drugstore or high-end. If you're putting a black eyeshadow in a palette, it damn well better be good. So I like this one. Again, this is the shade Decadent from the palette. So let's go on to the second row. I'm actually going to pick up a different brush. I think, you know, testing out different brushes is fun. This is a MAC 230 brush, I want to say. I need to pick up more flat eyeshadow brushes. If you have any, like, recommendations on brands for a flat shader brush, leave me a comment down below. So let's go into the shade Love Cocoa, which is the first color in the second row. I think it depends on the brush, honestly, because this brush I'm using is a little bit more, it's a little bit more fluffier than the other brushes I was using. And I think that does make a difference. It's not uber pigmented, but I think that's just the nature of the color itself. But I like it. Very, very wearable. Really nice for, I feel, a lot of different skin tones. Almost like a rose gold version of like a, you know, like a champagne rose gold. I like it though. It's not insane and loud. It's just like more subtle, but I like it. So that is the shade Love and Cocoa. Moving right along, we are going into this shade, which is Old Money. And yes, I do have still a little bit of black on my lid. That's okay though. Oh yes. Ooh, I like this color. This is definitely my favorite so far. Ooh, oh my god, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. I am here for it. I could already tell you this on the lid and a little bit of like a burgundy red shade in the crease area. I am definitely getting a lot of inspiration doing this video right now, you guys. Oh my god, I love this color. Wow, that's actually really freaking pretty. So that again is Old Money, which is right here. Look at that. Ugh, I love this. I love this color. Let's go on to the brightest shade of this palette, which is this hot pink shade right here, which is called New Money. This reminds me of Barbie. I feel like anytime I see pink, I always think of Barbie. I kind of wish this color was a little bit more pigmented, but I feel like that will happen once you go to wet the brush. But at the same time, I'm not mad at it. Brush a little bit. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, see, there we go. Yep. I think that will always happen regardless, honestly. To really foil out that shadow, really amp up that pigmentation. That's really pretty. That's a really fun color. I definitely think these types of colors bring out your, you know, your brown eyes and hazel eyes and all that. So that is the shade New Money from the palette. Whew! I love it. Next we're going into the shade Famous, which is right next to that pink shade. This looks like a lighter version of a gold. And I'm actually picking up an older Sonia Keshik brush. This is a number 106. Do they even still make these brushes anymore? I don't think they do. Oh, she is pretty. Ooh, I like this. This definitely reminds me a little bit of Old Money, but not as orangey. Oh yeah, she is pretty. Oh, I like it. Yeah, that is really, really pretty. Again, this is the shade Famous, which is right here. Classy and Sassy is the next color right here. Yeah, she's nice. She's like a brunch date type of shadow. She's like, oh, you know, gonna go out to brunch, wear my nude lip. One of those types of colors, if I don't know what I want to wear for the day to work, I'll wear this. A little bit of eyeliner, mascara, out the door. Put some BB cream on, maybe a little highlighter, and like chapstick, and I'm gone. I like this. Classy and sassy. I kind of feel like I like the name, but the sassiness is not really there. It's more classy than sassy. But it is a nice color regardless. So the last color of the second row, we have one more row and we are done. And this is, I think it's pronounced So Bougie. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. But it is the last color of the second row, which is right here. And this, I gotta be honest with you, probably won't be as amazing looking. It looks like a nice like transition shade, but we're gonna put it on our lid regardless. Yeah, very, very similar shade to my skin tone, so you're really not gonna see it. But again, I do appreciate a color like this in this type of palettes. I gotta say, as much as I love the palette, I really, really like how they did colors like these that are matte in a palette like this. I always go by that. I'm very particular with how I buy palettes now these days. I feel like if I'm buying a palette, I want to make sure that I could do a full look with that palette. I don't want to have to bring in 2, 3 different shadows from other brands. No, I want to use your brand. I want to use your palette as a whole. Some of the brands out there, I'm not going to name any names, but some brands, they have just all lid colors. And it's like, okay, I'm not going to put a shimmer in my crease. No, no thank you. So I definitely like how how Too Faced did a color, you know, a palette like this with matte shades. So that's my little venting session for you. So this is the shade So Bougie. Obviously it's a very similar tone to my skin tone, so it's not really going to see it that much. But I do appreciate a color like this in this palette regardless. So that is the last color in the second row. We are going to start on the bottom row and we are done. And my poor mirror is getting fingerprints all over it. So Hula for $1 is the next color. Hula for $1. Can you guys see the name of that shadow? The glare is a lot in this palette. I don't know. It's very hard to see. But Hula for $1. It's a oh yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, this color I like. We are definitely going to want to wet this color. I can already tell already. So let's go ahead and do that. I feel like some shadows you can, some you don't necessarily need to. Realistically, I probably would every day because that's just how I like to wear shadows. Yeah, you could see right away that it's amping up that pigmentation really, really nicely. I love a good green color. I feel like green is just a really nice shade. I recently just found out that Nikki Tutorials does not like green shadows. I would love to know. I'm like really genuinely curious. Is green her least favorite shade? I don't know. Curious. I love her. I love watching her. Her tutorials inspire me so much. Oh, I'd love to meet her one day. Okay, back to the video. We are almost done. Hula for $1. This is it right here. Beautiful khaki color. I love it. I love how it brings out my blue eyes. I wish. I love how it brings out my brown eyes. I really like this. I think a gold on the lower lash line would be really, really pretty. Or this with a little bit of green eyeliner. I think that would also look really stunning. So let's move on to Gold Digger, which is this shade right here, right next to that green shade. Oh, I like it. Definitely think this is another color that I would wet or put this over some sort of like liquid creamy base. Like those liquid gold shadows from e.l.f., I think they're called, with a blue cap. I would put that underneath this. I think that would be pretty. Or just some sort of like concealer underneath it to amp up the pigmentation also. I'm really happy I did this, honestly. I am definitely getting so much inspiration. Like, I like a good palette where if I open it, I want to get inspired. There have been so many palettes on the market now that it's just like, I look at it and it's like, I'm never going to use that. This is pretty. This is, oh, I'm sorry, gold, yeah, gold dipped. What did I say before? Gold dipped. Dipped. So that is the color right here, gold dipped. That is what she looks like. I like it. Simple, easy to work with. You could dress it up, dress it down. I feel like a champagne color now these days is like your little black dress. Dress it up, dress it down. But third to last color is Live and Lavish, which is this beautiful bright purple right here. Yeah, I would definitely put this over some sort of like purple base. But I like it though. This is pretty. Yeah, I would definitely probably wet this, but I love purple shadows. Purple shadows and like a purple smoky eye, I love. Every time I think of purple eyeshadow, I always think of Tati. I expected it to be a little darker like the pan. It looks a lot darker in the pan than physically on the eye. So that's a little disappointing, but I mean, it's one of those colors you kind of have to like make it work for you. But I'm going to have to experiment with this shadow a little bit more. But I do like it. I do appreciate a good purple. So second to last color we have is Drippin' Diamonds, and it looks very promising. Oh my god. This is the color that made me want to buy the palette. I can tell you right now, when this first came out, I wasn't going to get it. I really truly was not going to buy this palette. I figured, I have so many palettes like this in my collection, yada yada yada. And I went to swatch it and I went to use it on a client, and then I said to myself, you know what? I need it. So this is the color Drippin' Diamonds. Oh my god. This is why I love makeup, you guys. This is why. This is why. Do you guys see how beautiful this color is? Like, oh my god. Next color we have is Rollin' in Dough, which is actually a really cute name. It is this color right here, which is one of the two larger pans. I really don't think you're going to see this color because, again, it is a very flesh tone shade. But, heck, we're going to finish off this video. Yeah, I would definitely apply this on my brow bone. But I mean, I like it. I appreciate when they have, when a brand has a good brow bone highlight. So, I like it. It is nice. This video for you guys. So let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see more swatch videos from me from different palettes. I am over the moon, more than happy to do these types of videos for you guys. So about this palette, my final thoughts on this, I 100% think it is definitely worth it. I think that the quality of the shadows, all of them as a whole, are excellent. I really was very happy that I didn't run into any like duds of the palette. I think all of the pigmentation of all of them are really nice. Again, as I said in my video, I appreciate that they did more matte colors. I like the size. I like the price is pretty good. I like how you could travel with it. I really can't think of anything too bad about it. The only thing was that purple shade, how it looks a lot darker in the pan than on my eye, but I'm going to experiment with that more because, again, it's one of those things where not every single solitary product can be perfect. So I expected that regardless coming off the gate. So I 1000% give it a Put Your Makeup On star of approval. I really enjoy it, and I really hope you get the chance to try it out yourself. And if you do, let me know in the comments down below as well if you have it and if you like it, and also maybe if you have it at home and maybe didn't like it. I would like to know your thoughts on that as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I will have the products that I use listed down below like always, and of course don't forget to come back to my video every Monday and Thursday for a brand new one, and definitely don't forget to click that notification bell before you check out of this video. That is pretty much all I have for today's video, and I will see you in the next episode of Put Your Makeup On. Have a great night, guys. Bye!